Love, like I said the last time, is part of the soul. So love is part of the soul. Yes. So and then, like just like we I mentioned the last time, that the soul, our thought is the soul, or the soul is our thought. So we need to understand that. So love is one of the greatest, um is the greatest part of a soul. Love is the great is one of the greatest part of emotion. Emotion, the soul is made up of intellect, the willpower, and the emotion. So love is a part of the emotion. So every all these three parts of the soul, all the three parts of the soul are soul. You understand? So because soul is like an energy, it's like an energy that we emit. Let me explain to you about this type of energy. If you have ever seen a smoke, yes, that is it. That's how we can best explain it. A smoke. So the soul is like a smoke, and this smoke is all over us. Smoke all over us. So every other persons, every individual have this energy. There are some people, their energy is more than another person's own. So, and sometimes we can refer to it as aura. So there are some people, have you ever noticed that there are some people, they will walk into a room or somewhere and people feel their energy? Yes, people will feel their energy. Energy also has different colors. There are different colors of the soul. So then there are also different characteristics of the soul. There are some people, they are man physically, they are man physically, but the kind of soul they have is a soul of a woman. And that's the reason why you will see the person behaving like a woman. There are even some of them that will go and even change themselves to a woman, because everything about them is woman. But the only thing is that the physical body, which is the vehicle, which is the container, yes, which is the container of the soul, is man, but their soul is a woman. So what do you want those kind of people to do? So they can't keep pretending. So the same thing, there are people who are a woman physically, but they have a soul of a man. There are some people, they are very mature, 40 years, 30 years, but their soul is a soul of a child, it's a soul of a baby. So you will see those people behaving like like a child, like a small child. There are also people who are very young, 7 years, 8 years, 10 years, but these people have the soul of an adult. So they will be behave the way they will talk, the way they will behave like someone who is already in their 30s. Yes, these people have the soul of an adult. So there are different colors of the soul. So the soul is energy. You understand? So some people walk into a room, people feel their energy. Their aura is so strong that people feel it. Even after they leave a particular place, you will still feel their energy around. So when you don't have these people around you, maybe they are, if it is a school for instance, or maybe in an office, if they didn't come to work in a day, people feel it. They feel it. They feel how this person is not around. That is how the soul works. So it's like a smoke. It's like a smoke. Every individual have this energy in them. Now, why is love so important? Because love you is part of emotion. You feel attracted. You can love so many things. You can love your passion for your career is also love. Passion for some certain things is love. You can love your family. You can have love for your family. Yes, you can have love for your family. You can have love for passion. You can have love for career. So because your family is part, your family is already a part of you. So which is also very important. So but why is love very, very important? It is because love, you are attracting. Every emotion is an attraction. Energy attracts. Yes, energy attracts other energy. So but how do you attract this energy? You can attract this energy with love. Yeah, so the attraction of other energy to yourself, you want to attract like a magnet, you want to add it to yourself, is through love. So if I love, I see a woman, and I feel connected. There is something that happened. I feel connected. Yes, with that emotion, there is a part of my emotion that I feel connected to this person, and then I love this person. I'm attracting this person's energy to myself, and I will tell you why love is very important. During break, a lot of things about marriage or maybe a relationship, you are attracting another person to yourself. So that is how we fall in love. You attract this person, you attract another energy. So you attract another energy into yourself, and that's why somehow you will have this butterfly feeling. Sometimes you don't even know, oh man, I don't know what I'm feeling. You feel everything for this person. That's even at times, by the time you stay with this person for a long period of time, you can even start forgetting yourself, because you have added another person's energy to yourself. So this person has become a part of you. So when they say when you get married, you are now one, not two. That's what they mean. But you know, sometimes all these things, we have read it, we have heard it somewhere, we have read it in different places, but we don't understand, because they don't even those people who wrote it, they don't even explain it, or they don't break it down. So but people like us who have received this knowledge from the universe, we have connected ourselves to the universe. So that's why I'm explaining it to you. That's what they mean when they say, when you get married, you become one. You are no longer two individual. It is because your energy with the magnetic power have attracted another energy to you. Your own energy has also be transferred to this person. So both of you are carrying each other energy around. So if somebody see me, they are no longer seeing only me, they are seeing both me and also the other person, because the other person's energy has become a part of me. So the same thing with this person, when they have joined those two people together in marriage, and that's when it happened. So but if they have not joined us in marriage, it is still the same. We will still be carrying this person's energy, but there is no law, there is no marital law that is binding both of us, but we will be carrying this person's energy all around. Yeah, we'll be carrying the person energy all around. So that's how we fall in love, and that's why love is very, very important. So don't blame those people when you say, love is blind, love is deep, and sometimes they don't even they lose their self. Why? Because it is the person they love has become a part of them. So what do you expect to happen? Do you want them to if you even tell them, leave this person, why are you loving this person is wicked? They don't see it, because they are seeing themselves. That's how it happens. So that's why before you fall in love, you must also be very, very careful. Don't fall in love anyhow. Don't attract other person's energy to yourself anyhow, when you don't even if it is something that you don't even want to carry, because it can have a lot of negative consequences. I mean, it can have consequences on you. Now let us go to the next one, which is creating memory. So the moment you fall in love with this person, you will start creating memories together. Both of you will go to to a eatery, you spend time together, you do things together, you start thinking about the person. You see, I told you that the soul, the thought is the soul. So when you added this person to your thought, you add this person to your thought. So, and it not depend if you spend 10%. If 10% of your thought is about this person, it's also very powerful. Sometimes it could even become 20%, sometimes it could be 30%, sometimes it could be 40%. So if it is 10%, your 10% of your thought is about this person. So that means you have the person's 10% of this person's energy in you. Yeah, if it is 20%, you have 20% of this person's energy in you. That means 20% of the soul of the person has become a part of your own soul. If it is 30%, if it is 40%, 40% of this person's soul has joined your own soul. And let me tell you when it can become very dangerous. If it is getting to 60%, 70%, 80%, and some people will say love me 100%. Why you don't love me fully? Why you don't give 100% of love to me? If you give 100% of love to another person, that means you have lost yourself completely. You are no longer who you are. You have lost your soul. It is the soul of the person. Your soul is still there, but the only thing is that your soul becomes silence. It's only when you die you will not feel your soul again. Your soul becomes silent. This person has occupied you. The person's energy is now what is manifesting you, and that is where the danger of it. Don't ever give 100% of your love to anybody. Don't give 100% of your love. You can try 10%, it's still good. Even by the time it's getting to 20%, getting to 30%, get to 40%, it becomes very dangerous. And that's why you see when there is breakup, it can disorganize this person completely, because it's like you are removing a part of you. If it is 50%, it's like you are dividing yourself into two. Do you know how painful it is? It is worse than a physical pain. And that's why a lot of people kill. A lot of people kill because they don't know what to do again. They lost their self. It's like it's a pain that it looks like the person's world has crumbled. That's what it means. My world has become crumbled. It's because this person's energy has been a part of you, and you need there to cut it away. Where it can become very dangerous is when it is one-sided. Maybe only the man loves the woman deeply, and the woman is just there. He did not actually give the love to the man, and it is easier for the woman to walk away. So it will break that man into pieces. So sometimes it could also be vice versa. That's why it is very dangerous for you to give a higher percentage of your love, of your energy to somebody else. Because if it is love, then it means you are attracting another person's energy to you and giving. That love is an energy. You are giving that energy to this other person. 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%. So if you start creating a lot of memories together, the more memories you are creating together is the more, is the more thing you are giving. You are occupying this person's energy in you. Your soul was 100%. Your thought was 100%. Now, this person's memory has joined. The persons have joined 10%, sometimes it will be 20%. So if you spend time together, maybe you are spending a lot of time together, you love this person deeply, you spend 80%, 70% of your time together. So it becomes a deeper percentage of your thoughts. And it will not be very easy when breakup happens. If the marriage does not work anymore, it will not be happy. It will not be easy. It will not be easy. So now let us talk about regeneration, because this love was there. The reason why the love was there was actually because of regeneration. That is sex. It is through sex that we can create other humans. So, but the plant is also a living thing. The grass, they are living thing. So they regenerate. You know how they regenerate. So when they die, they go back to the dust. We've explained that one. So for human, we give birth to other human. So that's the reason why love was there initially. So, and this brings us to the concept of sex. Yeah, the concept of sex. So because sex is actually connecting now deeply into another person's soul, and that's why it is very dangerous for somebody to have multiple partners at a time. If you want to love, it's not even easy, but there are some people who can still do it. They divide their love for different partners. It can be very dangerous. So that's the concept of regeneration. So we'll still talk about sex. Now, how do you now fall out of love? it is very important that someone you see every day, something you do every day, you know, they were, because feelings can change at any time. Yeah, feelings can change at any time. So that's the reason why it's not constant, except it's a sacrifice that you decide to make. So even the institution of marriage, it is man-made. Marriage is man-made. It's an institution that man make on their own. So we also saw it in the Bible, but he never talk about marriage. There was no concept of marriage. You just say a woman leave a father's house, you go, or maybe when they said Adam was created, then he not create the woman. He said create the woman, and even up to today, we are still waiting to hear how did people occupy the earth. Who gave okay, Cain and Abel. So, and also Seth was even a man. So even if the Seth is a woman, they say how did Cain born children? People were asking. Let me tell you, all of us, we are just like animal. So if we watch animal, we will understand how God wanted. When I mention God, you always understand that I'm talking about the power of the universe. So that is how he wanted us to live in the beginning. So the marriage becomes a man-made institution. So you see, animal can have sex with anyone. So you go see and where we say you go sleep with in daughter. You see now, yes, now they go sleep with daughter. They not know whether this one are my child or I be this one. Even the son say go sleep with him mama. That is how it was created at the beginning. So, and a lot of people have been asking. I have the answer. They say, how did people, how it set? Yes, now the Cain at that time he go sleep with his mama. There was nothing like incest. All those incest, it becomes a law. Yeah, so because it has become a law, then it now become a crime. So, but initially, it was not the way it was. So anyone can sleep with anybody at that time, can have sex with who you want. You go have sex with your mama, have sex with your daughter. So it is for regeneration purposes. Now, man create marriage, and that's why it's causing problem now. And do you know that we are already entering, because everything is always in cycle. It's in cycle. So we are going back. Even when if we read about the Ifa religion, we will see that at that time marriage deal, but man fit marry different wife, woman fit get different husband. So now so it be at that time they get different husband, they marry different anyone where they like. Even you go see all those king where be say they go carry anybody, whether the person are 16 years or been at 14 years, they marry. That's how they do at that time. So but because they started saying that okay, I think they need to create a law, there were some things that were not actually right. So the way it was at the beginning, we are going back there, and that's why you will see 90% of marriages today, they don't last. Yes, now they don't last. Now all this Gen Z, I think say, even our own time where our marriage not even they last again. So do people think that all this Gen Z, now then their own marriage go last? If our own marriage not be last, now Gen Z marriage won't go last. Yeah, so we are already entering that era. We don't go that era now. There will be nothing like marriage or more. Marriage not go there again because it was not even there at the beginning. So people go just they born, and that is what they can do. The sexual part is there for people to use to regenerate. So carry somebody, sleep with her, born, finish. There's nothing like marriage or this one. They can be relationship. You can have you enter into a relationship with someone. Yes, now you go there together, you create some memories together, but not like a marry an institution where they say now only this woman now you go marry, you go now go stay together. Almost forget a lot of it can't even work because there's no way. You go just carry another. It go be like say you dey inside prison. Another person energy they control you. It's not possible now. It will be like you are in the prison. You can even endure for 10 years, you can endure for 15 years, you can endure for 20 years. But if you endure for a long period of time, that means you are a very strong person. But in that process, there will be a lot of pain that you will endure. We endure a lot of pain. There will be a lot of sacrifices that we endure. So people who enter marriage, they just go enter into pain because these people they just want to enter into something that okay is painful. It's painful. You feel enjoy for the first year, second year, you create different memories. But by the time you don't they reach like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you deal with the same person, different kinds of character. This person also have his own trauma bond, which we will still talk about. He have his own trauma. I mean, don't be trauma, but get your own trauma. We don't already form his behaviors and character. So all of them are there together. Another person energy. Sometimes if somebody energy where you carry join you, the energy is too strong that you go even overshadow your own overshadow your energy. You forget yourself in the process, and that's why you see when people are still in marriage, they used to forget themselves in the process. Sometimes they know they understand themselves, things that they used to do, they know they understand because they don't already carry this person energy to occupy their own, especially if they love the person so much. Some people give everything, they give themselves for marriage. They give themselves for this person. That's love. And nobody force you, because you can't start saying that why you can't blame this person because you make that decision on your own. I've spoken about decision. Nobody force you. Can't be making those decisions on your own, please. You understand? So the concept of marriage, we are actually the marriage, the institution of marriage will no longer be available after a while. So that's why falling out of love, for you to not fall out of love, it used to be very painful. If not, if people who enter into marriage after 2 years, 3 years, they would have already said, okay, let me break up. Except you don't love this person when you enter that marriage. So that's why if it becomes very easy for you to just break up, so it means you don't love this person. Or maybe if you understand it very well and you did not actually give a lot of attachment, emotional attachment to this person, 10% is okay. Find other memories, your passion, your job, you travel, you do, but 10 is okay. But there are some women or they are married men who the 10% is not even enough for them. The 10% is not even enough for them. They just want this person around every time. So the more you give, the more it is very difficult for you when you want to leave this relationship. It becomes very difficult for you. Sometimes if you give too much, 70%, 80%, 90%, it becomes very difficult for you that something will happen by the time both of you wants to break up. And that's why sometimes both of them will not be able to break up anymore. Yes, they will not. They will just force themselves. Let me continue. I've give a lot already. Let me just continue. And as you are going, the 8 years don't reach, 10 years don't reach. Let me continue. 12 years, 15 years. Let me continue. It becomes more and more painful. The more you give, it becomes more and more painful. And also, don't allow anybody to give you too much of love. You go get the consequences. So the person, especially when you know, say you too, you not love the person, please not allow it to happen. This will kill you later. I'm telling you, it used to happen. That's the reason why it happens. Now it is because the energy of this person, the person don't feel with the energy. So now when you are not falling out of love, you want to break up, you want to break up with the person, the energy of the person is still within you. How do you divide yourself into two? Come on, say they cut you small. Do you know what it means? It's very painful. They cut you small. It's very painful. Now, you want to get this person away. You want to get rid of this person. That's the pain that people used to feel during breakup. That's the pain that people used to feel, the pain that they feel, because it's just like your world is crumbled. Yeah, your world is crumbling. Some people, they will enter into depression, heartbreak. They can't do anything. My world has come to an end. They will prefer to they will want to suffer this person, especially if one of them was the one who initiated the breakup. They will just want the downfall of this person. They want to have this person, they want to see this person dead. And this is the reason why you see that love homicide used to happen. Is that the reason? It's pain that they will feel. So, but these people have actually not understand what they can do, because it used to be very painful if you have been there before, because I have been there. So they don't understand what they can do to still allow this breakup to happen in a very easy way, So, and that's what they call time. yeah, time and filling yourself with other memories. It's because you have the memory of this person in you. You know, it has become a part of your thought, so you must give yourself time. You know, they happen immediately. You don't allow anybody deceive you. If there is love there, if there is real love, for both of them, you know, they happen immediately. Breakup happen, you go see the two of them, they do like say they are enjoying, they go put themselves where they go do like this. Now lie, oh, now lie. You know, they happen like that. They are only just looking for a way to suppress that pain, that feeling of pain that they are having. That's why you will see them going to club, doing different things, taking care of themselves. You know, some of them will even start showing some other man or show other woman, just to just to show that they are doing well. Now lie, because deeply they are still feeling it, and that kind of pain don't used to leave immediately. Yeah, especially when there's love. Like I mentioned, if there's no love, yes, he can leave immediately. If there's no love, because you are not thinking about this person too much, you are not making this person a part of your soul, a part of your memories. You are not making this person a part of your memory. So, and if you stay, why you are not making this person, but it will still be one-sided. It might not last for a long period of time anyway. Yeah, it might not last for enough, because the other person will get tired. It might be the only person who is giving everything. So the person will still discover that, okay, you are not giving the love. You will notice you are not giving the love, no matter the amount of pretense you want to make. The person will still discover. So, but in a situation whereby it happens and you pretend that the person thinks that you also love him or her, it doesn't used to go peacefully and easily. So when the breakup happen, this person will make sure that you pay for the consequences. If the person leave it to God, which is leave it to the universe, leave it in the hand of God, so you will get your karma. So you can get your karma either in this life or the other life, but this is not good. So, and sometimes the person will make sure that there will be damage. If the person did not do you anything, then it means that the person is ready to bear that damage. You are damaging someone else. You damage somebody's soul. How do you think that you will not get karma from it? Girl, you don't do that. Don't damage people's soul. You damage this person. So the person is not willing to do you anything. Yeah, to do you anything, because it used to be very painful. So you have damaged somebody. So it will take time. The person will feel a lot of pain. So it used to take a lot of time for this person. But if both of you love each other, but you could not continue, so one of you fell out of love, or both of you decided to end it, so then you will, yeah, both of you decide to end it, so there will be pain. The pain will be there. That's the pain, that's the heartbreak, that's the pain that you will be having. So you need to understand the reason, and a lot of people cannot bear this pain, so they will just want to do something for this person. They want to do the person crime. They want to make sure this person suffer for it. So that's so now let's talk about the trauma bond. That's actually what we refer to as trauma bond. It is these memories, the memories that we used to have during love, is what we used to call trauma bond. And I also want to tell you that this trauma bond thing, trauma is also a part of your soul. It's part of your thought. It's everything you've been thinking, the environment you grow into, whatever has happened to you, and you spend your time to always think about it. It becomes part of your thoughts, which now becomes your character, your behavior. It becomes everything about you, behavior, even the way you speak, self. Me, if I dey talk my own pidgin, una go don already understand, say, okay, omo, na Naija Delta guy na be this one. No, I can't hide it. I'm originally from Ondo State. That's Yoruba. So even anything I do, you go just understand. Say that it becomes a part of me. That's where I grew up from. So that's what I learn. The way they talk, the way they do things, I learn it. So it becomes part of my character. It becomes part of my behavior.